Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your evening flow. My name is Robin, and I will be your guide for tonight. Tonight's flow will be a great way to finish off the day. We will do a little bit of everything, opening up the chest, opening up the hips, shoulders, back, and most of all, getting in touch with our breath and taking a moment to relax the mind. So let's go ahead and get started in a cross-legged position. We'll go ahead and take a moment to get in touch with our breath to start. So let's close the eyes down. Perhaps you have the palms facing up, allowing yourself to be ready to receive. Or perhaps you have the palms facing down, whatever feels best for you. Let's go ahead and take an inhale deep through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let's go ahead and do that again. This time we're going to add our shoulders rising up to the ears. Big breath in. Scrunch the shoulders up with you and then exhale. Let them fall back down as we exhale. Let's do this twice more. Deep breath in. And exhale. Release the shoulders one more time. Big breath in. Hold the shoulders up tight and exhale. Allow them to fall. Let's go ahead and take a few rolls of the shoulders back and forth, maybe taking 5 backwards and circling forward. And as we move through our practice, we'll try and take this movement with our breath throughout all of our poses. So let's go ahead and start with a gentle twist. We're going to take our left hand behind the back, keeping the chest lifted. We inhale, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. And exhale, rotating towards the left, bringing the right hand over the left thigh, gazing over the left shoulder, keeping the head up. Taking another inhale here. And exhale, deepening the twist a little bit more if you can. And coming back through to center, we'll take this on the other side. Go ahead and inhale, reach the left hand up towards the ceiling, right hand coming behind the back. And exhale, left hand crossing over towards the right thigh. We glance over the right shoulder, really rolling this left shoulder down and back. Try to make sure you're not keeping the shoulders lifted here. Deep inhale. And exhale, twisting a little further through the torso if you can. And coming back through to center. Let's move into our tabletop position. So we'll be bringing hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And from here, we'll just take a few cat-cows. So we'll inhale, round the back, tuck the chin towards the chest, belly button to spine. And exhale, arch, looking up. Let's go ahead and take a few more of these at your pace. Inhaling to round and exhaling to arch for your cow. Doing a scan of the body here, seeing how everything is feeling, where it feels tight today. And tucking the toes if you don't have them there already. Let's push back into our first downward dog, bringing the hips towards the ceiling. Let's pedal out the feet here. We want to have a nice strong press through our palms here, taking pressure off the wrists. If the heels don't fully come to the ground, that's okay. Let's take an inhale here. And exhale, push the hips back towards the ceiling, chest towards the thighs. Just embracing the stillness of our downward dog. And go ahead and inhale, right leg up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Exhale, tucking the knee towards the chest in our plank. Inhale back through to center, 3-legged dog one more time. And exhale, this time we plant the right foot between the hands, left knee drops down towards the floor. Inhale, hands rise up, coming into our low lunge. Exhale, bringing the hips forward, keeping our hips stacked underneath the ribs and the chest here. So we don't want to feel like we're arching the back. You shouldn't feel this in your lower back at all either. Go ahead and take another breath in here. And exhale, gently pushing the hips a little bit further if you can. One more breath here. Exhale to sink forward. And let's bring both hands down to the mat. Keeping the left hand planted beside the right foot, we'll go ahead and reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Low lunge with a twist. And bringing the right hand back down to the mat, moving into our half split. So we're going to straighten this right leg out here. Should feel this in the back of the thigh. Staying up high here. If this is a tight area for you, it is for me too. So you might want to keep a little bend in this knee. That's totally okay. As long as you feel the stretch in the back of the thigh and are able to maintain the breath. So we don't want to feel like we're holding the breath here or having to scrunch the shoulders up to stay in the pose. If that feels like what you're doing, you can add blocks under the hands here. Let's go ahead and take 2 more breaths. Exhale, sending our breath directly to the hamstring. One more time here. Inhale, maybe you rise up a little bit. Exhale, folding the chest over the right thigh. Let's go ahead and plant the right foot back down, walking the hands back to the top of the mat. We'll go ahead and tuck the left toes, pressing back into our downward dog. We can take a little flow here if you'd like, or you're welcome to stay in your downward dog. If you'd like to take a flow, we'll move into our high plank, shoulders over the wrists. To modify, you can drop the knees here if needed. We'll go ahead and inhale, elbows tight to the body for our chaturanga. And exhale for our up dog or cobra. And we meet together in downward dog. We'll go ahead and take our sequence on the other side. Inhale, left leg towards the ceiling. And exhale, coming forward to our high plank, knee towards the chest. Inhale back through to 3-leg dog. And exhale, this time stepping through with the left foot. Coming into our low lunge, right knee meets the floor. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Keeping our nice stack of the hips, ribs, and chest. We sink the hips forward. This time we should feel our stretch through the right hip flexor. Keeping the left foot planted to the floor. Go ahead and take another breath here. And we sink a little deeper. And both hands coming down towards the floor. From here, we'll keep the right hand planted this time, opening up with the left hand towards the ceiling. Low lunge with a twist. Rolling the left shoulder down and back. See if you can have the eyes follow the fingertips. And left hand coming back down towards the floor, moving into our half split. One side might feel a little different than the other. That is totally normal. Once again, finding a spot where you can maintain the breath. If you have to adjust the legs a little bit, that's okay. And once you've found a comfortable place that feels good for you, we exhale, fold the chest forward. Let's take 2 more breaths. Maybe you inhale, rise up, looking forward. And exhale, bring it back down. Sending breath to the left hamstring. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, big breath in. And exhale, folding forward. Let's go ahead and plant the left foot back down, walking the hands forward. Tuck the right toes. We'll take one more flow here. Or you're welcome to stay in downward dog. We'll inhale, come forward to our high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, pushing back. For our downward dog, go ahead and pedal the feet out here. Take one more breath in your downward dog. Maybe it feels a little better now, a little bit looser through the hips, hamstrings. From here, let's go ahead and drop the knees down. We'll bring them to the edges of the mat, big toes together, coming into our wide leg child's pose. So from here, we'll walk the chest down towards the floor, hands towards the top of the mat. If you'd like a block under the floor head here, you're welcome to do that. And we'll try and keep the hips towards the heels as much as possible. Winding down our practice here. Getting back in touch with the breath here. If you felt like you were holding the breath at all during the flow, that's okay. We'll take a few breaths here to settle it back down. One more breath. And exhale. Walk the hands back in slowly, lifting all the way up. And let's go ahead and move into our Shavasana, closing our practice for tonight. If there's another pose that you'd like to finish off with instead, please feel free to come in what feels best for you tonight. If you're joining me in Shavasana, we'll go ahead and lay flat on the back, palms facing the ceiling, allowing the feet to fall apart from each other. And taking a few breaths here, taking a moment to be thankful for showing up on our mat. It's not easy to set aside the time for ourselves, especially after a long day. May your body thanks you for giving it this practice tonight. Go ahead and take 2 more breaths here, allowing the body to melt into the mat. And once you're ready, we'll roll onto our favorite side, using the top arm to gently press you back up. And we'll meet back in the same place we started, our cross-legged position. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice tonight. I encourage you to subscribe and follow along for more, and I will see you in the next flow. Once again, thank you so much for being here, and namaste.